Hey y'all, come on in. Come on in, we get started. I'm over trying to water hanging out with Coach Nye. Y'all like, share, follow. We're about to get started. We're gonna go by the pond. Y'all know how I like being over there by the pond. Make sure I have this by the pond. Y'all know how I like being over there by the pond. Make sure I have this. Welcome, thank you for joining. We're about to go to the pond, have our side chat with Nye, with Coach Nye. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the follows, thank you for the shares. For the ones that are returning, thank you so much for following me. For the ones that's new, you guys, this platform is all about self-love, self-care, knowing how to do right by yourself, learning how to love yourself, self-love. I'm just getting myself together. I'm getting myself together because we're about to get ready to go to the pond. Everybody know what happens over there. We have good conversations over there. So come on in, you guys. Thank you for joining. Like, share, follow. But I just need to give my plants some loving real quick. That afternoon loving. And then we can get started, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And then we're going to head over to the pond. Oh, snap. I got to go get my bread so I can feed my turtles and feed the little fishes. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in, you guys. Like, follow, share. Tap the screen. We're about to get started. I'm going to give it some more time. Let more people come in so I can get rolling. Yeah. I'm waiting on my regulars to come in so we can finish our conversation. Hey there. Come on in, guys. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. I'm not sure what's going on. I think Come on in. Like, share, follow. Okay. Let me get this shut down so we can get over there to where we need to be at. You guys come on in. Come on in. Give it a few more seconds. Let people come in. Aiden. Son. You guys, give me 1 second. Come on in. Come on in. Like, share, follow. Invite others. We're about to get ready to go to the pond and have our conversation. Let me get the stuff that I feed the, where your phone? It's over there. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Come on here real quick. I got to get this stuff so I can make it my way to the pond. Hold on. My bad, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please come on in. I hope y'all didn't run away. Now we're about to get ready to go to our site where we go hang out and we have our side chat with Nye. Side chat with Coach Nye. Hold on, let me give y'all scenery. Let me give y'all scenery so y'all can see what we're going to be doing. We're about to feed some turtles. Maybe some fish. I don't know. But this is where we come out here and we have great conversations. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I hope y'all had a great day. Yesterday, I went live in the afternoon. We had such a good time. So if y'all returning, thank you for returning. Thank you for coming back. Oh, Coach Nah, I love you. I am so glad you guys are here to join. Let's get it started because, all right, do I got it right? Can y'all see y'all pond? This is our pond. This is us pond. This is where we come and have good conversations. Come on. It feels so good out here. Oh, that water was good. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I hope y'all had a great day. Do I have any of my regulars? Let me see if I missed anything. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. Hey, you said hi, Queen. Hey, hey, what's up, man? What's up, John? Welcome, 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 welcome back. Thank you. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and pop this thing off. So yesterday, oh, I love you more. Hey, Riri, my baby, my little sister. What's up, girl? What is up? Thank y'all for joining. That's what I'm talking about. Support, support, support. So listen. Yesterday we talked about, let me see if I got this right. Because that sun is something serious. It is out. Well, it's not out. It is setting. It's really pretty, but you guys can't see it inside the, inside. Okay, that's better, but you can't see the pond. This is our pond, I told you. This is where we come. Yeah, I'll let y'all see a little bit of it. Great day. All right, so let's pick up where we left off from yesterday. Yesterday we were just having a good time. I was clowning a lot. I had a lot of jokes. Had a lot of jokes. Yes, I did. And it was funny too. We had a great time. But what we were talking about is we talked about a lot of things, but one of the topics that we talked about is pretty much when you sum it all up, is knowing your worth, right? And you know, people sit back and they say, I know my worth. I know my worth. They say that, and they, you know, it's the ones that go out and about and they do this. I know who I am. I know what my purpose is. I know what I stand for. I know my worth. And then turn around and go back with the clown that just mistreated them. Goof. You do not know your worth, because if you knew, thank you for the follow, because if you knew your worth, you wouldn't be back with goof that mistreated you. You know, I'm trying to get y'all, this sunset is so pretty, but there we go. You wouldn't be back with goof that mistreated you. Like, share, follow, invite others. So knowing your worth, how do you know if you know your worth or not? What is your worth? When people say know your worth, what is your worth? What does that even mean? So worth is a value, right? It's pretty much the value that you put on yourself. Now see, now trying to turn this around. Now I'm all in the sun. Hold one. Worth is the value of something, a value of a thing, person. It's the value of something, right? So let's talk about value. When they say know yourself, come on now I got the bees trying to take over the doggone phone, the live. Come on, man. Wait for my stuff. But now, knowing your value, right? So what is it? My value, what do what do I think my value is? Or when you don't know who you are, you take the value of what others are, what others say your value is. And then you stick with that, because it's a trauma from childhood. Everything about you and the way you carry yourself, the way you move, when you accept less than, when you accept higher than, if you think highly of yourself, if you think lowly of yourself, you trace that all back to your childhood, because how were you treated? Thank you for sharing. Thank y'all for coming back. How were you treated? Were you treated poorly? Thank you. This is my color. Yes. This is what brings me prosperity. This is what brings me peace. This is what makes me fertile. Fertile in not just having kids, but ideas, keeping my creativities flowing. So yeah, thank you. But yeah, so listen. So if you were raised in a place where your parents, what up, Chi-Town? What up, Chi-Town? What part? What side? But if you were raised in a household and your parents always told you, you're beautiful. You're going to be somebody. You're smart. You're intelligent. What's up? You know, come on, I don't want the bees bothering me because it's about to be a good message. I know the enemy want to take me down because he don't want me out here because I didn't even want to get on the live. I didn't want to come over here, Southside. That's what's up. And so you're going to carry yourself with that confidence that I am somebody. I am loved. I am peace. I am intelligent because you were told that. But what about the ones, I'm going to give you two different scenarios of the toxic traits of the household when growing up. The ones of the mom, single mom working, she ain't got time. She don't have time to pour into you emotionally. She didn't mistreat you. She just didn't have the time to give to you. What she was a great father. She was a great disciplinary. She was a great provider. She was a person that was great at getting stuff done, but she didn't have the time to come and nurture you emotionally. So you grew up without the emotional intelligence, right? Or then you have the ones that's the toxic parents that, every chance they got, everything that came off their tongue was negative. Everything. They couldn't say nothing without doing, here's a prime example. Go get me some water with your little ugly ass, Ooh, you look just like your daddy. You look like your daddy, people. You look like those type. No matter what come out of their mouth, they cannot have, here it is. Oh, you think you cute when you're beautiful. Ugly self. She thinks she cute. He think he cute. He think he look good. Oh, you got straight A's? A smart dummy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember Sanford Son when he was saying, you go big dummy. We laughed, but at the end of the day, Lamont was playing the character, right? He was in character, but at the same time, we got to look at it like it was real. So every time he would say, call him a dummy. Lamont, even though Lamont knew he wasn't a dummy, Lamont felt a type of way because it's like, stop talking to me like that. But he didn't never disrespect his father because he was taught, don't ever disrespect your parents, right? So you're not going to do that. But Lamont made him feel someone. So let's take this character as it's a real character, right? Like this is real life. You big dummy. Everything he do, he go out there, he making all the money. Because you got to remember, I really want y'all to think about the Sanford Son. Fred sat on the couch. Fred did nothing but mess up all the time. Fred caused more problems than solutions every episode. He cooked. Remember, his role was like a woman. He cooked and complained. Cook, complain. And messed up. And then when he messed up, or whatever it was, guess what? Lamont, you a big dummy. Lamont just came in with a business proposal. Lamont just made them all kinds of money. Lamont went out there and bust his behind. Lamont did all these things, and all he got from him is, you big dummy. But when Lamont went around, he talked highly about his son. He had a lot of faith in his son. So what I'm trying to get at is those are the type of things. That's how you equate your value. If you were poured into in a positive manner, you're going to create positivity. You're going to have thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. Like, share, follow, okay? Invite others. And when you're poured into right, you're going to be successful. You're going to think highly of yourself. You're going to put value on yourself. You're going to look at yourself as a valuable man or a valuable woman. You are important. You are somebody. That's how you see it. But when you're not poured into, you walk around here people pleasing, becoming what you think people want you to be. Because you just want to be accepted because as a child you wasn't. Now let's look in relationships. Now, as we talk about relationships, it's not that I'm just talking about a significant other relationship. Sometimes it could be friendship, siblings relationship, whatever. It's a ship. Just look at the ship part, okay? So let's get off into it. When you pour into your man, right? Women, when we pour into them, it makes them feel better. But see, let's get this together. We're going to talk about men pouring into women too. Some men, because they wasn't poured into as a child, so they don't even know their worth. They don't even know who the hell they are. They just go on and mimicking any and everything that they see. Right now the trend is, baseball caps, whatever, braces, I don't know, whatever the trend is. Whatever the trend is, that's what that man is going to start doing because he got to fit in because obviously he wasn't poured into at the time. Same for women. I am not calling out men. I'm not calling out women. I'm just saying this is what happens. So then as a woman, you pour into that man and guess what happened? Because he don't know his own worth. You done stroke his ego, he feel good, and then he go out there find him another chick that's more of the value that he knows about. See, he know about the low value women. He know about those ones. He know how to handle those ones. He know how to take them out. He know how much money he need to spend. He know that, hey, next Friday, she gonna want another, what is it that's on TikTok, the OCQ wig? She gonna need another one. So boom, I gotta get that money. Her TikTok shop cart is full. Her Temu cart is full. I got to pay that. Yeah. And I'm gonna take her out. Because this one right here, the one, the high value woman, she just poured into me. She gave me the energy. Remember we talked about energy? She just poured into me. She gave me some of her energy. I feel good and I feel like I could get any woman I want. That's not of high value though. I'm gonna get the ones that's not of high value. And the reason why I'm gonna get the ones that's not of high value, because I feel good. Like they make me feel real good. They make me feel like king of the jungle. Yep. They make me feel like I can do all things. Not through Christ, but I can do all things. I can do all these things. Meanwhile, the one, the high value woman, in his eyes, high value, he don't know her insecurities. She's insecure about things she wasn't poured into. She's carrying her way, herself the same way. She's carrying herself with the pretend of this is what it's supposed to be, what I feel I should be acting, or this is what society said I should be, because she wasn't poured into. But to you, she's a high value woman because she moved different. She works, she pay bills, she's responsible. She's all these things with low self-esteem still. But he don't know that. And so in order for her to go with the low vibrational, and she's supposed to be high vibration, that means it's a disconnected self-esteem issue somewhere. And how do you identify what those self-esteem issues? Start looking at your worth. Finding out who you are. What is your worth? What do you feel your worth is? How do you feel your worth is? How do you value yourself? How do you even equate that? How do you come up with a number? How do you come up with a thought of what my value is? Well, here's some examples as your life coach, Coach Nye. Save the day. Here we go. Here's some examples. First thing is, let's step back and we admit it that we need help. Boom. Second thing is, look at your surroundings. What are you surrounding yourself with? Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares, follows. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Invite others. What is your surroundings? What is your surroundings like? Who are the people that you're bringing around in your surroundings? And when those people come around, how do you feel here? Here, where your spirit lies. They call it the sacral chakra. Here, how do you feel? When those people come around, what does it make you feel like? Well, Coach and I be feeling a type of way. It's like I get this eerie feeling. I get this feeling, this funny feeling, because that's your spirit telling you that is not who you are, that you're trying to continue to straddle the fence in the low vibration when you're high vibrational. But you don't know that yet because you was never poured into. You were never poured into. So now that you done identified that, now you understand that it feels a type of way. It's making you feel a type of way. Okay, how do you change that? Now you need to step back and look at what happened that caused you to feel like you needed to be around those type of people. What happened in life? Was that what you grew up with? Is it because, you know, your parents, siblings, cousins, or whatever, the people that's supposed to love you the most, they talked down to you, they told you these things, they told you that you wasn't worth nothing, made you feel like you wasn't worth nothing? So you can't be ashamed about those things. You have to identify those things. You got to know what it is in order to heal. The whole purpose of right now in this season, with the frequencies and everything that's going on, These are the healing times, but everyone can't heal because they don't understand what healing is. Then you got all these paid programs that's out here that's like, hey, I'll teach you how to have self-love. And it's people out there and they go for that and they sign up for these programs because they really want to learn. And guess what? 9 times out of 10 it's a scam. I'm gonna give you about a book and I'm gonna give you about a word and I'm gonna give you all these things because I learned and got a certificate and I got my state's license in helping people get here. So I know what to say. I know the words that I need to say to bring you in, reel you in, for you to pay for this program, for you to still be confused on what the hell is my purpose and how am I supposed to heal. Well, guess what? It's simple. It is very simple. Finding your purpose, learning how to heal is to go within. And when I mean go within, you have to be around people that's willing to share their testimony. See, I'm willing to share my testimony. See, look, I'm trying to get y'all out the sun so I won't be blinging on y'all. I'm willing to share my testimony because that's so important. It's so important for my fellow brother and sister to be on the same vibration that I am. It is not fun to sit back and I'm on this high pedestal looking down saying, they need to heal. Oh, they look bad. I can't believe she going through that. I can't believe this. But guess what? Just a couple of months ago, maybe even a year ago, you was down bad just as worse as they was. And I can't stand those type of people. What do they do all the time? Oh, I wouldn't go through that. I wouldn't take that. And they want to narrate your life when they was just sitting on the floor at the pit bottom rock of nothing, crying, don't even got a pot to piss in, can't tell you what's left or right, drinking their life away, going through the same heartbreak that you're going through, but because they on the other side, not because they're on the other side because they healed to get to the other side, they're on the other side because they chose another toxic path to go down to make them forget about the toxic past that they just went through. So now they're in another toxic, they created a whole nother toxic generation, paths and curses that they just put on themselves and their babies and their great-grandbabies and their grandbabies and blah, 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 and so on, generations to come and generations to come, because they chose not to heal. And some of them chose not to heal because they don't know how to heal. They don't even know what's next. All they just say is, hey, what feel good? The enemy is always going to make you have this situation where you're going to feel good, like this situation feels good. If you go God's route, you know what? There's too many drama. It's too many trials. It's too many tribulations. It's too much drama. It's too much of all that going on. I don't even want to go through that. So I'm going to just sit back over here and I'm going to chill. And I'm going to continue to do wrong because it's so much easier to do wrong. That's what people think. No, it is easy to do right. It is hard to do wrong. What you up to for the weekend? Shh. Doing me. I'm planting some flowers. But it's easier to do right. It's easier to do right because all you got to do is just get up and say, I'm going to do right. You just get up. If you know getting out of the bed on the wrong side of the bed, which is the left side for you, then don't get up on the right. When you wake up, you're like, no, I'm getting up on the right side of the bed because on the right side of the bed, I feel good. It's the right way. This is what's going to bring me happiness and peace and joy. These are the things that's going to happen for me. So I'm going to get up on the right side. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for joining. You guys invite others. Come on in, come on in, come on in. So you can do right. But because some people don't know how to heal, they start a whole nother toxic cycle. Now that you're older, look at this. If your parents, your great-grandparents, or your grandparents one day decided enough is enough, I'm not taking it no more, your life wouldn't be so hard. Your life wouldn't be so hard. You'll be able to see clearly. It'll be much clarity. Things would be so clear. You would know I'm not letting anybody mistreat me. But no, grandma will let granddaddy beat on her, go have other kids because his parents did it. And because the parents of that parents did it. Because when you go back to the bloodline, the kings did it. And so now your parents doing it. Now you in toxic relationships. Now you in a relationship where he knocking your head between the dryer and the god doggone washer, between the refrigerator and the doggone cabinet. He knocking your head through there. He's taking everything from you. He's talking down to you. He's stripping you of your pride, your peace, your joy. He's stripping you of all those things because he don't care. All this vice versa. These women now, they done took over as the men now. They over here knocking their man head through the doggone washing, the dryer and the doggone refrigerator and the dang on cabinet. These girls is rough. These girls, they the mans now. They wearing the pants. And guess what, man? What's so bad about it? You can't even complain about it because what you gonna say? She beat me, but you know, it's all good. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. We just need a break right now. I'm just tired of her putting her hands. You can't go to domestic violence when you can, but your pride won't let you because you was taught to sit in your emotions and just let it go. You better not have no emotions. Thank you. Thank you. You guys follow, share, lock in with me. Lock in with me. So therefore, that man now, what you teaching your sons? Hey, just let women do whatever they want. At the end of the day, it's cheaper to keep her. Remember that? It's better to keep her. Hey, that's not what we doing anymore. What we doing is putting our foot down and understanding our value. Knowing our worth, knowing that just because our parents did it and just because they did it, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That's what you did. That's what you did. And that's why your life isn't happy. That's why you mistreated us as children. That's why you mistreat other people. That's why you talk crazy to other people. Don't take your anger out on me because you chose to stay in those toxic cycles. You weren't saying all that when he said it or when she said it. Don't come over here being tough. Don't go out drinking all night with that tough man juice thinking that you about to come back and talk crazy to me. Chin check. No, I ain't gonna chin check. But still, at the end of the day, that's just what it is. Don't do it. End it. It's a cycle that needs to be ended. And you end that cycle by understanding your worth. You're worth more than this. You're worth more than what they pay you. You're not just gonna keep working that job because, oh, my mom did it. Everybody in my family got hired here and they got me hired here. I'm gonna keep the cycle going. No, what you need to do is you need to break the cycle, start your own business, and then everybody that worked there is your family. And then you can pay yourself what you're worth. Now, I got a job. I work a 9 to 5, but I also have my business. And my business is life coaching and helping others to make sure that you guys learn and know better. See, I'm going to give you the sauce. The enemy always attacking me, constantly attacking me, constantly. Because his whole thing is, who are you to cause an awakening in somebody else that I done worked all these years on and generations on. I done worked these generations and I got everybody where I need them to be. I got everybody bound down. I got everybody losing everything. I got them the way I want them to be. This whole family is going to hell because I got it that way and I'm proud of it. That's what the enemy's saying. Now, who are you, Coach Nye, to bring your tail over here and mess all this up? You got me messed up. But guess what? Fine, I'm used to it. See, at one point, I used to get frustrated. I used to get angry. I used to get upset because the enemy would attack me, keep attacking me when all I'm trying to do right. See, I didn't understand my purpose. I didn't understand what I was doing. I didn't understand that I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing in this moment. I didn't understand I was being used as a vessel because when you understand that everything that you do and where you are is to bring glory to God, it has nothing to do with you. Take you out. And once I learned that, he brought smoke. And I was ready to sit and smoke with him. We gonna smoke together. Because you ain't hurting my feelings no more. You can't bring anything to hurt my feelings anymore. You can't shut me up anymore. It was a time I did not talk. And when God allowed me to talk, and this just happened last year, God allowed me to speak. I couldn't shut up. It said shut up in my bones. I could not shut up. I was talking too much. I'm like, great day. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Follow, share, and invite others. Come on, let's get it. And I'm like, great day. What is, I'm just talking. I'm just talking and telling all my little business and just going and going. And what people didn't understand, well, see, what they saw was, oh, shit, she talked to. She just keep talking. But no, what they don't understand, I was excited. Because you see my glory, but you don't know my story. You see what I went through. No, my bad. You didn't see what I went through. You see what I'm going through in the present, in the future right now. But you don't know what I just came out of. You don't know how many years I had to sit and play myself small around family members, around certain so-called friends, around business partners, around people, my peers, my coworkers. I had to play myself small. I ain't doing that no more. For why? Y'all heard that? For why? I wish I would. You don't like it? You don't like it? Then don't talk to me. You don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. Yes, don't talk to me. Your fault, not mine, because I'm great. So I sit and I wait on the smoke. Let me tell you when the smoke came. So yesterday we were sitting on live. I got to the point that I had over 200 something people on the live, right? And I didn't realize it because I was in my zone just talking and stuff, and I didn't have my glasses, so I couldn't see. And I got off of there. I had over 5.9K people that viewed the live. Well, guess what? I had to go get my dogs. I'm riding. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Because usually I go live at night. And I'm feeling great. So then I'm like, okay. Now it's time for me to go live at night. When I tell you everything that went wrong, everything that you can possibly think of was tearing me up, going wrong. I wasn't motivated. It's like I didn't have nothing to talk about or share. I ended up coming on live last night like 3 different times. Because I felt like I'm supposed to be on here, but I don't have it. Then I thought about it. Well, look how much fun we had yesterday. Thank you for the like. Look how much fun we had yesterday. We talked. We had a great time. I had a lot of people. I got a lot of followers. I wasn't even expecting the followers. I look up, I gained 75 followers. To some people, that's probably nothing, because y'all over there booming with y'all TikTok going viral. Well, your little sister over here, I'm just coming on. I just want to do what I'm supposed to do my purpose. Whether I get a like or not, I don't care. But I realized the enemy needed me to shut up. Well, guess what? You can bring the smoke. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, you can bring the smoke. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to smoke with you. I ain't running no more. I'm not shutting up anymore. I'm not doing it. So as long as I can teach you what your value is. I hope y'all having a great day. Thank y'all for joining. Thank you so much. Understanding your value, understanding your purpose. Come on in, come on in. What is that, President West? That's what I'm talking about. But you guys come on in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you for my returnees and for the new ones. This is all about healing and self-love. So back to what I was saying when I said healing, knowing your worth. I keep moving it around because I want to make sure that the sun is not beating you guys in the face, right? So healing and self-love, right? In order to heal, you have to know how to love yourself. And as we talked about, you have to go within. You have to go within. You can't just go through life. Well, you can, but your life is hard when you do it that way. It's real hard when you do it that way. When you go through life pretending to be somebody that you're not. It's kind of like being in a religion that you know that you don't fit into, you don't agree with, but you're doing it because your husband told you to do it, or your friends, or because this is what your parents did. So here's the thing. I grew up Christian, right? And then my oldest son, I was stuck with the whole, I was like, oh, here we go with the new generation. They don't want nothing to do with church. They don't want nothing to do with nothing. So I already know my son, what he's about to do is tell me he believes there's a God, but his whole thing is he's more spiritual. He don't want nothing to do with the religion. So we went to the church. I took him there, and he was just like, so disgusted. Not so much disgusted. It was just like he was seeing things that I didn't see. See, I was looking at it from a point of this is how it's supposed to be. This is what church is. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how I was raised in the church, and this is it. Well, my son seeing it from the point of, no, can't you see that this man clearly is not filled with the Spirit? And so I'm one of those moms. I'm like, yo, holler at me. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how you feel. Let's talk about how you feel. What's up, Sonya? Let's talk about how you feel. Thank you guys for joining. And then he told me how he felt. And I was like, okay, I can respect that. So I'm not going to force this on you. And so, we talked about it. And that was the thing. It was forced on me. And then I went all these years. Hey, what's up, Chi-Town? Let me tell you something. Chi-Town is in the house. They keep coming in. I got another guy from the south side of Chi-Town. I don't know if he's still in here. So what's up? Thank you for joining. Share, follow, and share and follow, okay? So just because you was raised that way, you was raised to do the whole get married. If you ain't married, something wrong with you. I know some people right now that they feel like if they're not married, they live like a biblical lifestyle of at a certain age, if you're not married, you have to be married. It doesn't matter. Well, south side in the house, we live in a world where most things are forced on people. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Thank you for interacting. Thank you. Yes, it's forced on us. Here's the thing, and this is what I tell people. You know, if that's what you do, that's great. That's fine. Thank you for joining. That is fine. You can do whatever you want to do. But don't force me to believe it. You know, y'all do got some good food. See, I'm from Gary, Indiana, so I know about Chicago. Yeah, y'all do. Y'all do them hot dogs too, man. I don't know, something. I don't know what y'all do. Y'all make your own stuff. I don't know what that is, man. The pizza be good too. But listen, just because you feel some kind of way and just because those are your values, beliefs, and morals, they are not mine. Do not force your opinion on me. Everything that comes out your mouth is not a fact. It's an opinion. It's your strong belief of how you see something and how you feel, and that's cool. That's what's up. But don't come over here forcing me just because you're surrounded. Here it is. This is what be cracking me up when they get real strong. They get on there and they get to talking and they like, yeah. And then they surroundings. They like, yeah. So now they homeboys, homegirl agree with them. You know how the women, they get on their lives and all that stuff and they do, okay. All that, you know. Thank you for following. And they do all that in agreement and all this stuff. And I just be sitting back like, y'all, nobody has their own mind. Because just because you guys are sitting in the same vibration, right? In this low vibration, this low thinking, this small thinking, you are sitting there does not mean that anything you said is a fact. Because now you're going to bring that nonsense to me that's high vibrational. And I'm going to listen to it like, you sound foolish. Hey, what's up? What's up? Now, I'm going to look at you like you foolish because it don't sound good at all. It don't sound good at all. It sounds high schoolish. It sounds, you know, I never really had a chance to really grow up and know what a woman or a man really is. It sounds like I don't have the real responsibilities in life because to say some nonsense like that, it shows how small you are. That's what it sounds like to me. So just because that group of people can agree, what vibration is they in? You know when they say when two or more come together, touch and agree, then it's the fact. No, it's not. Because those 2 or 3 people can be slow. They could be thinking on a cray level. You know, if you get serial killers together, then guess what the serial killer's going to do? They're going to have a conversation. They're going to have new ideas and they're going to get along and it's going to make sense. But when a person that come in that is not a serial killer, guess what they're going to do? Oh, y'all crazy. This don't sound good at all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following, share, follow. Don't sound good at all. Disconnect. But that group over there will taunt you and make you feel like you this small. But because some people don't know who they are, guess what they'll do? They'll change everything about themselves to go fit in with them because that group of people, because they were taught, if 2 or more people agree, that means it got to be true. No, that's not what it means. That's not what it means at all. It's not true at all. None of that. But now you done conformed. Now you chose to trade in your high vibration, your intelligence, to be small, to make them feel good. You know what it's called? It's called people pleasing. It's called low self-esteem. It's called I don't know who I am. That's what it's called. I don't know who I am. I don't know nothing about who I am. I'm just going with the flow. I just want to get along and be done. And that's it. That's all I want to do. That's it. And then you conform. Now you just created another cycle of toxicity that added on to the generational curse. Do you know how in debt we are? Some people are with generational curses. If I didn't choose to change my ways and go another route, I'm trying to make sure you guys don't get the sun in your face. If I didn't get to a point that I wanted to change my life and go another route, I would have added to that debt I would have added to that debt. So now guess what? It falls on my kids. It makes me sometimes look at, it really do. It make me look at my old generation like, okay, my bloodline, the stuff that I had to go through to make sure that me and my kids will never get, that my kids will never have to get in that cycle and I end the cycle. I look back at my bloodline like, what was you thinking? What did you do? Look what you did to me. I chose to accept the challenge, but look what you did. And that's what caused me to not want to be that way. And I looked at my kids like, I would never make y'all have to go through this shit. Ever. I'm going to fix it. And it's going to hurt. And it hurt. And I went through pain. And I went through ridicule. I went through the lies. I went through the different lies and the scandals they put on me, the different things to try and pull me down, because the enemy was working so hard, because he was like, she's awakening. She's awakening and understanding that this is all a facade that I've been putting on there. So now I got to work harder to make her shut up and not understand who she is. But I'm going to keep bringing that pressure. And when I tell you he brought that pressure, he brought that pressure. He brought that pressure on me hard. That pressure was so thick. I wanted to give up, to the point I wanted to give up. Like, you know what? I'm going to just send my kids to their dad. I'm done. I don't even want to be here no more, because that pressure was beating me up. And guess what? There was nobody that I can call in the physical and say, hey, I got this going on, because guess what? They wouldn't understand, because it's been a generational curse on the bloodline for so long. All they would have told me is, that's what we've been doing all these years. No one would have been able to comfort me. No one would have been able to help me and pull me out of it. So I had to go through it alone. And I'm like, God, why I feel like you're not here? They tell us to trust God. Now I'm questioning myself about God. See, it all made me think about Job, been a part of my life for years, and all I could think about is Job. He was there for Job. He was just there for Job. Job had a mission. The devil had a mission. Job had to complete the mission. God was still there. He was still there. And that's when it hit me. I ain't gonna die. See how I use that bad language, that bad English? I ain't gonna die. No, I'm not going to die. My kids will live. I will live. So everything that you can do, and you can take everything from me, I'm still going to be here. So I got to go through all this because you told him that he can't have my life. Okay, I got to go through all this and still got to be here? Oh, okay, cool. All right. Well, let's make it fun. That's when I started to learn how to bring the smoke back to him. See, he kept bringing that smoke to me. And I'm like, all right, cool. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Bring it. Let's get it. Some days I'm like, no, don't bring it. Don't bring it. I don't like it. But he bring it. All right, cool. You done brought it. So now that you done brought it, I have to combat you. And they always say, use the scriptures to combat you. Use the scriptures. Well, guess what? In this moment, I ain't got no scriptures. In this moment, it's fight or swim. So what am I going to do? Am I going to fight? Yes, I'm about to fight. I'm going to fight. And everybody like, no, you don't supposed to fight. Shut up. Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to handle this my way, because I don't have no guidance right now, and I'm off here and I'm going to fight. But I'm not going to fight the way that he know I'm going to fight. See, he thought like all she going to do is she going to throw them hands, she going to lose everything she got, then boom, got that. No, I'm not going to throw them hands. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to go quiet. I ain't got nothing for you. Disconnect. That, when they say confuse the enemy, when you disconnect and learn your worth and learn about your energy and disconnect, oh, everybody messed up. The enemy don't know what to do. He's trying to fight you in the old you. So here's the thing. When you learn your value, your worth, and you start healing and you learn to disconnect, you just ascended. So now the enemy is down here fighting the old version of you. So you don't feel those little hits no more. You don't even feel those no more. So how do he ascend with you? Well, this is what happens. People ascend and think that's it. Like, oh, I done beat the devil. Like, yeah, okay, I am good. Like, I am not that same person. Child, I'm healed. I'm healed. You hear them all on TikTok live. I'm healed. I don't argue with nobody no more. I don't do this no more. I am not giving nobody my time. No, I am not. I am healed. Look at me. TikTok, social media. Look at me, I'm healed. Yup, I glow different. And every post that they do, they got, I glow different. Look at me glow. Look at me go. Look at me. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Yeah. Yes, that's what they do. But what they don't realize, healing is a process. So they stay at that level. They don't continue to ascend. And guess what? They just gave the enemy time to find out what level they're on that ascension, to fight them. Now, they get beat up again. They back in the same cycle. Back in the same cycle. Oh, I just want to give up. I'm tired, God. I don't want to be your strongest soldier no more. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do that. I am tired. I'm done. Okay. Not realizing that you just threw yourself back in the cycle. You didn't learn anything. Now you back. That ascension just turned into low vibration. You just let him have it. So how do you keep ascending? You keep ascending by keep healing. He cannot get you if you're silent. He don't know that you're healing unless you speak it, unless you talk about it. You gave him all the access to you to get to that ascension, because now, oh, I done did this. So he know that if one thing for sure, that if you learn one trick, you're not going to go and learn 50 different tricks. You're just going to learn that one trick, and you're going to stick with it, and you're going to be back in the cycle, and I'm about to get you. And that's what he do. See, when you ascending and you healing and you continue to ascend and you healing and you continue to, now it's so many different avenues that he don't know how to get to you. He don't know what is going to take to tear you down. He don't know what is going to take. He don't know anything. All he know is that I'm mad and I got to get her. He's going to try and go through your kids. He's going to try and go through your family. But see, he can't get to your kids. You know why? Because in that process, you decided to not just heal yourself. You decided to heal the whole household. And how do you heal the whole household? You disconnect and have them disconnect from everything that you taught them that was wrong, now that you realize it's wrong. Now, don't get it twisted, like with my boys. The things that I taught them and all the things I taught them, and I'm like, hey, this is how it's supposed to go, and this is the truth, and this is this, and third, then guess what? Guess what they're going to do? They're going to look at me like, wait a minute, you crazy. I ain't doing that. Mama, what you trying to change us for? You trying to change us for? And I'm not trying to change you. I'm just giving you the right way now. So now you know the right way. You know the right way. And that right way is going to open the door for their healing and ascension and things like that. So I bring them along. I have conversations with my kids. We talk. We talk about it. Yes, we talk about it all. Hold on, guys. Dang it. See, there go the enemy. Listen, for the ones that's locked in with me right now, listen very carefully. I am about to end, and I'm going to restart. I'm going to get this battery charger right. Okay? I'm going to end. It's not going to take me long because I have the charger here with me. So I'm going to end, get plugged in, and I'm going to start back. So you guys come back in, and we're going to finish talking about how do you heal and ascend, keep ascending through the healing process, okay? So if I get sidetracked, just put it in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna hang up and then I will log right back in. All right, guys?